Well, YouTube, it's official. The ban list came out a couple hours ago. What you're looking at are three of the newly banned cards. Rescue Cat, for obvious reasons. It was really powerful for X-Sabers, um, Gladiator Beasts. You know, you could get a Summoner Monk and then bring this guy out with him and just swarm the field so easily. He's been needing to get banned for a while. Finally happened. Cat did get banned. Brain Control, finally banned, and Heavy Storm, banned. And in addition to this, Substitoad got banned, meaning no more Frog FTK, which I think is really good for the game, because that deck was... I don't want to sound bitter when I say it, but that deck was just straight up bullshit. So here are three of the four newly banned cards: Brain Control, Rescue Cat, and Heavy Storm. We'll move on to Limited. And there are some shockers in here. We'll go ahead and start off with the ones that aren't too shocking. Black Whirlwind. This card just allows Blackwings to always have a hand presence and easily have field presence. And, they knocked it down to 1, which I think is really going to hurt Blackwings, actually. But, they're not the deck that's really ruling the TCG right now. OCG they are, but TCG it's still X-Sabers, which we'll talk about at the end of this video. But Black Whirlwind is down to 1. What else we got? Royal Oppression, I don't have one on me right now, down to 1. So anti-meta decks are going to be taking a little hit, or actually I guess that's kind of a big hit for them. So that'll be interesting. Infernity Launcher got knocked down to 1. So Infernity hate right there. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, which I don't believe we have over here yet. Actually, I know we don't. She's down to 1. And here are the two shockers. 1, Monster Reborn. You can have one of those again. And this is in addition to Call of the Haunted. So, Monster Reborn is going to become like a staple in every deck because it's better than Call of the Haunted. You can get it from either player's graveyard, and you don't have to keep anything out on the field. There's no reason not to run Monster Reborn. And here we go. Go ahead and move that. And the biggest shocker to me on the list, even though I did hear that this was going to happen prior to the list being released, look who's back. Got rid of Heavy Storm and put in Dark Hole. Now, this is just another target that, Starlight Road can affect, but, this card, I was not expecting to see this again. I am glad I have like 6 or 7 copies of it, because I'm an old school player that took like 6 years off. But if you go to Troll and Toad, you'll notice that Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, are all sold out. Every variation of them are all sold out. So all the people are going to be trying to make money off you if you don't have these already. I apologize. Alright, and that's going to bring us to the semi-limited, the ones you can have two. You can now have 2 of. Excuse me. Yeah, you can now have 2 of these. So we'll start off with the first shocker. Not a shocker of this one either. Actually, I don't have it on me, but it's... yeah, I do. There it is. MST, you can now have 2 of those. So making up for a little bit of the Heavy Storm reduction with allowing you to have another MST. You can also have... I don't have any of these on me. Chaos Sorcerer is at 2 now. Snipe Hunter 2. Ojama Trio 2, and Magical Cylinder 2. Snipe Hunter is okay at 2, I think. Chaos Sorcerer is okay at 2. Trio, it's going to be interesting what type of stall decks come out in this format. Magical Cylinder at 2. Alright, and now the unlimited, the ones you can now have 3 of that you used to not be able to. Probably the one I'm the most excited about, since they took out Decree, everyone's thinking, oh, I can just lay 5 trap cards and end my turn. Well, people can now have 3 Royal Decrees, so you may want to double think that. Light Sworns, other variants are going to have 3 Royal Decrees just to prevent that from happening. So I actually kind of like that change. You can now have 3 Cyber Dragons, So that's good and bad. A lot of people who play Machinas or gadgets or anything, I mean, they're not really too thrilled about that because you side in 3 Cyber Dragons. That's pretty much like a Dark Hole, plus you get a monster if they have a Fortress in their extra deck. So I can understand machine players not being too happy about that. Then another big shocker to the format is Black Rose Dragon is at 3 now. You can have 3 now. So this is another card that's been snatched up on Troll and Toad. I already checked. I don't think I'm going to run any more than the one I already run until something game breaking is shown to me. Like, I think Black Rose Dragon at 3 might get a little redundant and annoying, but you know, it's not going to be too bad. The other unlimited that you can now have 3 of is Goblin Zombie, Treeborn Frog, Royal Decree, excuse me, I already said Royal Decree, and United We Stand. So I'll do a quick recap. Banned cards are now Rescue Cat, Heavy Storm, Brain Control, and Substitoad. Limited, Black Whirlwind, Royal Oppression, Infernity Launcher, Trishula, Monster Reborn, and Dark Hole. Semi-limited, Mystical Space Typhoon, Chaos Sorcerer, Snipe Hunter, Ojama Trio, Magic Cylinder, excuse me. Unlimited, Black Rose Dragon, Goblin Zombie, Cyber Dragon, Treeborn Frog, Royal Decree, and United We Stand. So that's going to be our new format. X-Sabers only got touched with Rescue Cat. They didn't touch Fall Troll. You know, Black Wings got hit decently hard with the Black Whirlwind. Royal Oppression's going to mess with a lot of the stun decks, Royal Oppression and stuff like that. And, you know, I keep on hearing that stall burn decks are going to come out in this format, which I'm not looking forward to. Not because I think they're really that cheap, just because those duels are really boring. But you know, no more Frog FTK. I'm happy about that. You know, they could have just banned a Mass Driver, but they obviously saw something broken with Frogs that needed immediate attention. So again, the X-Sabers are probably going to be the best in the format, but you know, Light Sworns with 3 Decrees, I mean, that's going to be pretty awesome for them. There's, you know, Infernities are still going to be a Tier 1, Tier 1.5 deck, even with the hate that they got. And, you know, GBs, as we all know, are coming back. So it's going to be an interesting format. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check it out, the thread on pojo.com. I'll place a link. There's discussion going on about it. Anyway, one last thing. I'm going to make a scrap deck. I'm really excited about it. I bought a box of Duelist Revolution. Should be here on Thursday. And I'm going to go ahead and show the opening on here. And I'm actually more excited to get scraps than I am to get anything else. So I know that includes Pot of Duality. So, you know, I'm a little crazy. I'm planning on running a scrap variant. I don't want to say too much on my YouTube channel because I'd like the real life friends that I have that play the game to be somewhat surprised when I roll up there this weekend with that variant. Anyway, have a good day, guys, and there's a new ban list. Wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be.